Bill's storyline took a more sinister turn than I anticipated. A body on the ground marked the end of what had begun as a confrontation. What's the worst? I knew why it had occurred. This writing is brilliant because it challenges you to remain upright while placing you in unpleasant situations. Then comes Quiet Ray, whose name makes me sick to my stomach already. It was like opening a can of worms when Vince paid him a visit in New York. And I knew we were in trouble when Ray subsequently used family history to sweet-talk Bill. Someone is going to get thoroughly beaten in this game of chess, not checkers. I nearly choked on my coffee since the entire AI influencer plotline is so cliched. Since algorithms don't get cancelled, Grace wants to start a phony Bourbon Guru. Yes, it's brilliant, but it's also disgusting. In Season 3, there's also a recurring discussion about what's real power, real relationships, and real loyalty. Bodhi, on the other hand, drains trucks digitally as if it were routine. It's ostentatious. It's also built into the air, though. Additionally, air cannot hold weight for very long. Call me archaic, but I recoiled when Grace smirked and dismissed ethical issues. Thinking like that never works out. We are just waiting for the grenade to blow, it has already been planted. The price of recovering the stolen bourbon, which has become almost sacred. Blood and flesh. Jeremiah was cold and calculating when he traded coal for the cask, but there was also a layer of silent anguish. The weight of his bones was palpable. In my opinion, this segment was the highlight of the show. Crime, legacy, and sacrifice are all entwined in one acrimonious transaction. It also made it very evident that no one is secure. Not even relatives. Jeremiah extended a hand. Because he thinks he can get his son back later, he will sacrifice him for the greater good. Perhaps that is loyalty. Or perhaps it's a delusion. When Dwight returns to town, his staff is behaving like unruly babies and $150 million worth of bourbon has vanished. In addition to being disorganized, the house is on fire. In a metaphorical sense. I appreciated that Dwight's rage wasn't overdone throughout the show. He's simmering, not screaming. And that's scarier, to be honest. I was reminded that this isn't just a mafia tale, it's a perverted interpretation of family values as I watched him impose consequences without resorting to harsh punishments, particularly with Tyson. I was more interested in Tyson's storyline. There was plan, growth, and patience. I am aware that's virtually saintly in this program. An old Tyson would have hurried in with his fists first. Under Mark's guidance, the new Tyson considers his options before acting. That is a great example of character development. Thanks for watching. For more updates stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, please.